Om Gurubhyo Namaha. Next shloka. Yavad vittoparjana saktaha tavan nijapari raktaha paschad jivati jarjaradehe vartang kopina pruchhati gehe. So the simple meaning of the shloka is like this. As long as a person is capable of earning money, maintaining family, all the members of the family love him. Once when he becomes old and wears out, nobody cares for you. Once you are retired, stop being an earning member. Once you cease to be an earning member, nobody cares for you. Nobody asks you. Nobody takes your permission to do anything. Nobody takes your advice. Nobody even consults you. Nobody even informs you what they want to do. They just do what they like. They just go ahead without even telling you. Even if you ask, they say, "Oh, why do you worry? It is our job. You keep quiet." So this is the simple idea. These are in fact facts of life. These are the things happen in the lives of almost everybody. People generally get angry with these things. Start blaming others. You see how people are selfish. How people are selfish. Even wife, closest to relatives like wife and children, for whom I worked hard and spent all my money for sake of them. I built a lot of my hopes on them. Expected them to recognize me. See how they will treat me. So it just frustrates you. And the person starts blaming them, scolding them that they are selfish people. Then what is the solution? Instead of blaming them and getting frustrated and blaming them. So Shankaracharya says, there is a mistake on our side. That we fail to understand certain reality, certain fact of life. From these simple problems, frustrations, problems of life, we have to learn certain facts of life. These are all universal facts. Facts of the life, facts of life, facts of the world. And if we understand them and prepare our mind and be ready for these events to happen, and we develop taste, interest in certain other things, we won't have these frustrations or hurt one. So if simply what he means is, the head of the family, husband or father, his relationship with family is such, that was the mistake. Then what should be the right relationship? Relation means the hope, expectation. Expectation, hope alone is a relationship. What should be your relationship? How should you think of them? They think that it is our father's duty, husband's duty to earn and provide material comforts. And also give a social status and prestige. Wherever we go, we maintain a status, spend our money and all that. They take father or husband for granted for the money and the help, whatever they receive. So when the head of the family earns, works hard and spends all this on them, they feel very happy and they rally around him. Because he also feels that in my friend circle, you see, I am maintaining my life and looking after them, see, earning and doing all those things. So there is little prestige involved. There is an ego involved. He feels very proud that I am doing such a things. And my wife and children, I am giving them such a material, social and then economic. Material, social, all this I am giving. Psychological also. So therefore they should always respect me. This is okay. The family members rally around him, but he has to understand. This is where the Shastra or Guru says, this will not last long. Why? Because one day you will run out of your capacity. Your physical strength is not always uniform until your death. Old age comes. Sometimes you may meet with an accident. Sometimes you run out of your money. See, for various reasons. And socially also, due to some reason, something you may lose your prestige. Your family members say, because of you, we got a bad name. We are not able to live in society. They are not recognizing me, my strength, I have dedicated my life. There is no recognition. You may feel. Not only with family members, even with the society. Even with the society, even with the nation. You work hard, dedicate all your life to society and the nation. A day may come, you will be exhausted. And the country doesn't recognize you. Society doesn't recognize you. They take all your services for granted. Then what should you do? He says, hence, don't hope much of worldly achievements. Because this relationship itself is a material, a commercial relationship. You provide them something, you feel proud in it and expect them to recognize you and make you happy. And they feel that it is our duty, it is our responsibility, it is the duty of our father and husband to look after us, and we just enjoy. So this relationship is a commercial or worldly relationship. And this relationship is what called by our tradition, Shastras, spiritual Shastra, as a samsara. Samsara means where the relationship is commercial. By commercial we mean, as long as you do something to us, we will care for you, we will respect you. Once you don't do, we just don't care for you. There is no moral relationship at all. Everything is only purely commercial. How much you are useful to me, people, as long as you have a good economic status, people will come to you. Because this is a purely commercial relationship. Maybe, if not 100%, at least 90%. There may be a little element of respect, little different from commercial, but mostly it is commercial. So either due to old age or due to ill health or due to something, if you run out of your capacity and strength and patience, then they will not respect you. Then what you should do? The thing is, let the relationship be more spiritual rather than this worldly. Worldly means samsaric, commercial. Commercial means I work hard, I do something, expect the return from them. Either helping, if the husband or a father works hard for sake of his wife and children and expects them at least to recognize him, help him in his old age, or serve him, or do something in return, then you are frustrated. Then that is natural. How can I do without expecting from my children? This is where we have to learn. Don't expect. You do it as your karma yoga. You do it, it is your duty to Ishvara, that the God has given you a family, a wife and children. Though this head of the family is given as an example, but it applies to anybody. So any commercial worldly relationship will not last long. A day comes where you will be frustrated. Therefore, what you should do is, it is only selflessness, karma yoga. It is your duty. The people around you either in society or your colleagues or your country or your family members, God has given you opportunity to live with them, to share happiness and sorrow. Share with them, work hard. Person is born alone, lives alone and dies alone. Therefore, your attention should be your permanent, your real relationship is with your Ishvara. And all these people are on the way. So God has provided you all these people to you. Serve them to your best of your capacity with sincere heart. Here don't expect. It is an expectation that creates a frustration. Develop a joy in serving without any expectation. This is karma yoga. Develop a joy in doing a puja, in doing prayer, in doing service to Ishvara. Let your work, maintenance of your family and your job or your service to the country, all these things be done with the motive of karma yoga. That itself gives you joy. So some of them may recognize, some of them may not recognize, some of them partially recognize, but some help will come to you. Some help will come to you when you are really in need of it. Don't expect exactly this person alone should help me. You serve Ishvara and he helps you. Through somebody the help will come to you. Don't expect exactly from my family members alone. Generally people have great hopes and more attachment with their family members. That means intimate relationship. This intimate relationship alone hurt people. Because of the hopes and expectations, emotional attachment, they get hurt. So this, once you are hurt, it is really highly displeasing. So to avoid this hurt one, to avoid this getting hurt, let your relationship be with a selfless service to the God. They are just representatives of Ishvara. You love them and serve them without any selfishness. That is the only solution. That's why he says, know this fact and change your heart to Karma Yoga. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.